Welcome to Maths with Steve. I'm Steve and we're on day 2 of our Easter revision series. Right, okay, so we've got question 2 here. And it says the universal set is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. A is even numbers. B is factors of 10. Complete the Venn diagram for this information. So that's A. And then a number is chosen at random from the universal set. Find the probability that this number is in set A, N, B. Right, okay, so the first thing we do, we're quite lucky on this question because it's actually written out the universal set for us, but generally I would write down what the numbers are. So let's just go through what A is. All right, I'm just going to write little notes up here. So A is even numbers. So we've got 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. And B is factors of 10. Well, the factors of 10, we've got 1, 2, 3 is not, 4 is not, 5 is, 5 times 2, and then 10 is. So there's the factors of B. Right, okay. So the next thing we need to do is find out what goes in that intersection, what goes in the middle there, okay? So what have we got in both? In A, we've got 2, and B, we've got 2. So I'm going to put 2 in there. And in, what else have we got? Oh, we've got a 10. So 10 in A and 10 in B. So that can go in there as well. Okay. Now, this is really important. I say this to all my students, right? Cross them off the list at this point. 2 and 10. And there's a reason for it, and I will get to it. What's left in A? We've got 4, 6, and 8. So I'm going to go 4, 6, and 8. Now they're in A, but they're not in B, so that's why they're not in the intersection part. Cross them off there, and cross them off here. So 4, 6, and 8. Okay, and what's left in B? We've got 1 and 5. 1 and 5. Done, done. Cross it off, 1 and 5. Now, the reason why I'm making you cross these off is because now we have some left, don't we? We've got 3, 7, and 9 left. And this is where people always go wrong. So, make sure you put your 3, your 7, and your 9 on the outside of the circles. Okay? It's important, otherwise you won't get that mark. And now, we can see all of the numbers have been covered, and part A is done. Okay? Now we've got question B here, and it says, find the probability that this number is in the set A, N, B. So many students worry about this because they look at that N and they say, I have no idea what that means, okay? All that N means, it means the intersection. So N, that means intersection, okay? And all that means is the bits in the middle there. Okay. Now this is a probability question. So how many numbers are in there? There's 2. 2 numbers are in there. And how many numbers are there altogether? Well, it's 10, isn't it? Let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the probability that the number will be in A, N, B is 2 over 10. And you can leave it like that. It's not asked you to simplify it, but I generally would simplify it. And that can go down to 1 over 5 because, of course, you can divide both top and bottom by 2 there to make 1 over 5. And that's it. Okay, so here is a similar question for you to have a go at. Now, this is my bad version of trying to draw out the universal set sign there. But it says the universal set is 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. A is multiples of 3. B is multiples of 4. Question A, draw this Venn diagram. And question B, what is the probability of A, N, B? So it's pretty much exactly the same as the last question. So have a go. Pause the video now, and then I will continue with the with working it out for you. Okay then, so this time there isn't a box for you, so I'm just going to quickly draw out a box. I'm going to sketch it here. So there we go. There's a nice little box. Here's me trying to do a universal set sign really badly. Okay, and then I've got a circle and another circle. Okay, cool. So I'm going to make this one A. I'm going to make this one B. Great. So, what is in A and B? Well, multiples of 3 in this one are just going to be 6 and 12, aren't they? 6, 3, 6, 9, 12, yeah, 6 and 12. And multiples of 4 are going to be 4, 8, and 12. Okay, great. So 12 is the only thing that goes in both. Cross them out, put it in the middle. 12. A has 6, cross it out. And B has 4 and 8. 4 and 8, cross them out. And 10 is the only one without a home, so put that there. Great, okay, so there's the Venn diagram done. What is the probability of A and B? So it's the intersection again. So therefore, there's only one of them, isn't there? So it's just one number out of, how many is there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 out of 5. And that can't be simplified. Now, you might have had something saying, let's go for A, U, B. Okay? And that means the union. So that means what's in A or B. Anything that's in both of those. So here you've got 6, 12, 4 and 8. That's in both A and B, isn't it? So there's 4 of them there. So that one would have been 4 over 5. You could have got something like an A dash. If it has a dash next to it there, that just means not in A. So the ones that are not in A are 6 and 12 are in A, so that what's left over, there's just the 4, 8 and 10, and there's 3 of those. So that would have been 3 over 5. Okay, I hope that's been helpful. See you next time. Bye.